It was a beautiful sunny day here on Wednesday, and so after running my errands, I decided instead of just rushing home that I would just take my time and take the back roads home. After all, there are just so many beautiful homes here to see, old and new, and I also love looking at how different people landscape, possibly getting ideas for my own yard. And of course, because I was in the area, I had to drive by Tasha Tudor's home. I have shared a video on this before, and I will link that video below. But she lived here in New Hampshire, Webster, New Hampshire, from 1945 until 1971. She actually raised her 4 children here. I did find an interesting article about the home and Tasha Tudor's life here, and I will link that below the video, but it does indicate that she did use the home, the interior, exterior, and the area as inspiration for several of her illustrations in several books such as these. I also decided to stop at a couple of farm stands on my way home. There's nothing better than getting your groceries fresh from the farm. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's the morning of our delivery of our little outbuilding. We're very excited. Of course, it's a rainy day. It's just a little drizzly this morning. You may be able to hear it in the background, but they said it doesn't matter. They come and they assemble it anyway. So the prep work is done. Thanks to the help of our neighbor. He so generously came over with his tractor and helped Mark. He saw Mark out here shoveling and trying to get everything prepared, and he just came over, he and his son, and they helped him, and it was done in one day. So they actually went golfing the next day. That's kind neighbors for you. Someone who comes to help and you don't even ask them. That's the kind of neighbors we have. So we're very grateful. Unfortunately, it is raining today, but the company said it doesn't matter. They will come and assemble anyway. So I will be taking video throughout the day, just kind of showing the process of them assembling our little outbuilding. When we first bought this property, this is what this lower level here looked like. It was filled with fern, bishop's weed, some bamboo. It was quite a mess. We really didn't know what we wanted to do with this part of the yard, but we knew we wanted to do something. So a couple of years later, we decided to just really to clean this area up. We hired a friend of Mark's with an excavator to come in. It included just cleaning everything up, actually digging out rocks, because we are the granite state, and believe me, I swear we grow rocks here over the winter. And then we had it sodded because we wanted some nice grass as a beginning. Then this is what it looks like today. Now, all of these rocks came from here. Whether it was dug up here, it was in our yard. We did not have to purchase any of this stone. We merely repurposed what we found here on our property. So this is the wall. So there's like an upper yard and then the lower yard. And then this is where we decided to put our shed. So we finally decided what to do with this part of our property. And I have to say I'm very excited. So let's begin with the building of our little shed. I have to say I'm impressed. It's not even 8 o'clock and they're already here, ready to work in this lovely weather. Well, friends, I'm here in our new little shed. They literally just drove out the driveway and I couldn't wait to check it out. Mark isn't even home yet, so he hasn't seen it, but I just thought I would start here on the inside. It's a little windy outside, but I'd like to begin by saying we could not be more pleased with Post Woodworking. They're located here in Danville, New Hampshire. This is not a sponsored video, but we've paid for this 100% ourselves. I feel I needed to give them a shout out because they were incredible to work with. From the minute we walked in, we did have an appointment, but they were just so helpful in picking everything out, helping us to decide. I know it's just a shed, but there were quite a few decisions to make, and I'm a visual person, so they were able to pull things together for me on the computer so I could kind of see. They also take pictures of a lot of the sheds that they have put up. And I mean, they even do up to large garages. So it's not just sheds. They do have some much smaller than this also. So anyway, I just wanted to give them a shout out because they deserve it. When they were great at returning phone calls. When they said they were going to be here, they were here. The workers were absolutely incredible, just very nice, very helpful. And they came in, they worked hard, and they got out. So it's great. It was a 2-day process for them. That's it. And really, 2 half days? I don't know, 2 full days really, because they got here probably 7:30 in the morning and didn't leave till roughly 2:30 in the afternoon. So again, very happy with them. They do have to come back. Our cupola was on back order. The shed itself is made here in New Hampshire at their facility in Danville. And then they just bring it here on a truck and assemble it. The cupola that we got is actually coming from Pennsylvania. It's an Amish made one. I'm very excited about it because it's solar, so it will light up at night. It has a copper roof on it, so you know me and my copper. But anyway, so that's that. As you can see, it's a blank slate now. I'm anxious to kind of get my hands on it just a little. I know it's mainly for Mark, but I've been looking at possibly putting some they have solar barn lights we can put on each side of this door here. I don't know if I'll do flower boxes. I don't know. And then on the inside, Mark is probably going to build some kind of a little bit of a loft for storing things, getting it up off the ground. And then he is going to put a workbench in here for himself because this will kind of be his workshop along with storage, and then possibly building a couple of cabinets, cupboards, I don't know yet. Just mainly for storage. That is what we need. Like I told you before, we have a 1-car garage, so our storage is quite limited. But anyway, okay, so let's head outside and I will show you what the outside looks like. Okay, so we're just starting on the side here. These doors slide open, and then we are going to put a ramp there so we can drive our gator lawnmowers, that type of thing, inside. It's really nice to have a few windows in here. It really adds some light inside, so I'm pleased with that. Now here, I'm going to give you a close-up. We did this color of blue mainly to coordinate with our house. So as you can see there, it does kind of coordinate. We did do that on 3 sides, and then on the front we did like a vinyl shaker. We did that because our other little, what I call my little she shed, that's how Mark did that one. He put actual shaker on the front. It is weathering. It is finally turning gray. So he did shaker on the front, and then we had the sides. At the time, we painted the sides of that red, and so we were happy with that. And then this is like a little stone finish here. So it just adds a little something to it. You know, I'm sounding picky. I'm not super crazy about the door. Of course, I would like to have it, I don't know, looking a little more antique-ish, but we didn't have a choice there. So it's fine. It's a nice sturdy door. I mean, it's a shed, right? And then up on the top, just past that dormer, that's where the cupola will go, right up there once that arrives. We did go with black grates on the windows. And then let me take you around to the side here. Again, then that is the navy, the blue. So we're very happy with that. And then the back is just solid. So we only have windows really on 3 sides, and it makes a nice difference. Like I said, it's a smaller shed. As you can see though, Mark does have some finishing work to do yet before it's complete, and then we have to put in an electric fence as our chicken yard. Let me step back so you can get a better view. Okay, so there you go. It gives you a better idea. And I cannot say, we are very excited. I know it's just a shed, but we've waited quite a while for this. We need storage, and we are just very excited about it. Of course, now that I see it, I think, oh, I could open a little shop. Oh, I could open an Airbnb. But no, this is pretty much for Mark, and of course my garden tools, but it's mainly for him and his workshop. So there you go, friends. Again, Post Woodworking in Danville, New Hampshire. Thank you so much. We are loving it. Okay, friends, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.